Hi, my busy moms and all the cool ladies out there. Welcome to Coach Wisdom. Sorry I've been not posting last week. Just took some time for myself, working some cool new projects, trying to put a business from on the ground, from the ground up. So super excited. Fitness has always been my passion. Fitness and health always been my passion. So I'm here today to I put this Coach Wisdom project out there to share with you my story, my trials and errors of how I overcame not only my cancer story, but how I became fit and healthy. And I'm so excited today of talking about just practical tips, how I overcame some of the setbacks that I had. We're getting close in the summer, and I know we as ladies, we always very self-conscious of our bodies. Body positivity, it's a very difficult subject for a lot of females because, let's say, reality is we do not love our body. We always look for the flaws. Now I want you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, and imagine as if you have lots of surgeries, okay? You have a lot of injuries. You undergo a double mastectomy. How is your body feeling at that point? Just visualize that and tell me how you feel. So let me tell you now, if you didn't have any of those injuries, if you didn't have any surgeries, if you didn't have the double mastectomy, your body is magical. It's perfect the way it is because it is yours. So you need to accept who you are physically. Accepting your body, it's a huge step towards a fit, healthy you. And that's what you need to understand. If you keep resisting accepting your body, its imperfections, you'll never move towards the path of being your fit and healthy. And that's the truth. There are no quick fixes. It's not you getting into rampage program for 30, 60, 3 months, 6 months. It's you, first of all, forgiving yourself where you are and accepting your body. So now is the magic formula. How, and an amazing advice that I will give it to you today on Coach Wisdom. How is for you to accept your body? Did you ever thought about it? Because I am talking to my clients, I'm talking to my friends, I'm part of a different social groups, and I see this as a hot topic. Every female out there is not happy with her body. Even she actually looks amazing. She has an amazing booty. Yes, that juicy peach that I always keep talking about. She has an amazing legs. She has an amazing chest, or she has an amazing arm. She always finds a flaw. I have this is floppy, my belly is floppy, everything is jelly, all those things. Why we always focus on imperfections? Because we are product of society, of rules and regulations, and all this self-image that's been programmed into us with all the commercials and trends and everything else that taught us to be very sensitive with who we are. And we are taught that our body, it's not good enough. So that's why we always find the flaws and we are unhappy with our body. So how can we change that? First step, you need to forgive yourself. How you do that? Practice this every day for 30 days. Believe me, remember we talked about new habits and KT Talk series. Now remember this, that what you do is you retrain your brain and create your new version of yourself by building new habits. How you build a new habit? Remember, studies out there are talking and have data backing us that it takes 20 days to retrain your brain. So how you do, instead of 21, we do 30 days, because then what? Guess what? That specific repetition and practice becomes part of your life. So what I want you to do, number one, I want you, in the morning when you take a shower, that's specifically in the morning, not in the night, not in the lunchtime. In the morning when you take a shower, and if you don't take showers in the morning, when you brush your teeth, when you put your makeup, when you do your hair, whatever you do, your morning routine ritual in front of your vanity mirror, what I want you to do, I want you to say, I forgive myself for who I am, and I love myself for who I am. You want to forgive yourself first so you can let go of all that unhappy body imperfections, all those things that you see, and you want to love yourself again. So for those processes, by forgiving and loving, we are rewiring and we're starting to see ourselves in a different new light. Because it is all about perception. It's what our brain perceives about what our body is. And every body is beautiful. We all have specific flaws, but they're all our imperfections that make us perfect and unique in a single way. So I want you to engrave this in your brain. And when you say that first practice, it comes from your heart, because with your heart, you'll retrain your brain, your perception. So practice that I want you to start doing for 30 days is looking in the mirror when you're making your hair, putting on makeup, brushing your teeth. I forgive myself for who I am. And you smile. And I love myself for who I am. You'll retrain yourself and you'll start loving yourself more. When you start loving yourself more and your body starts changing, because what do? You are retraining your brain and your nervous system to not be in a stress mode. So when your brain is not in a stress mode and it's relaxed, your cortisol level and all the hormones are in balance. So guess what? You're not storing fat. You're not stressed. Your body is aligned. And that contributes for you to lose those extra pounds, to have you're not craving and all those things. So it starts, remember, the transformation starts from inside out. It's not only you doing the workout. So let's try this for 30 days. You in the morning, in front of the mirror, saying, I forgive myself for who I am. I love myself for who I am. By doing this practice, you'll see lots of positive changes happening. Second practice, how we transform ourselves and how I did it. Okay? So second practice is stretching as you getting out of the bed. This is the every morning practice that I do because I need to make sure I move my body. And I have a very personal reason, because if I do not move my body in the morning by doing a stretching flow routine, I feel achy and I feel pain. For me, it's vital. And I know for a lot of women, it just shifts something in your body when you do that. Again, it balances your chemical inside. I know I had a blank. I can't say anything else, but I had a blank. So what would you do? You'll wake up in the morning, you'll drink water. Don't be afraid of the water. Drink water, replenish your body because it's dehydrated in the morning when you wake up. Replenish your body, put your music, put something calm and uplifting. Throw that in and do a body stretch flow. If you like yoga, do 4 to 5 poses of yoga. If you just want to stretch, just do simple stretch routine. I promise you, if you do this for 30 days, your days will be different. You'll not feel any aches and pain. You'll have more flexibility in your neck, your spine, your posture. You'll be more happy to deal with your family, with your kids, your spouse, everybody, work, stress, everything around you. That's tip number 2, right? Tip number 3, what should you do? You should always write a plan of how and when you want to block time in your calendar for yourself. And what I talk about is that you have self-care and self-love, and you block that calendar time to do a fitness routine 2 or 3 times a week. okay? Then the rest self-care time, you add it for anything else, for doing your hair, going to a massage routine, going to salon, whatever else you love, go and visit. But you want to add that time in the calendar because it is your time. Because remember the first practice? You love yourself for who you are. So you want to make that commitment to yourself. Nobody else will do it for you. How you think I came from 5 surgeries, lots of pain, recover, and everything else to today? I can strength lift. I uplift a lot of females. I want to change lives out there. I want everybody to have this amazing quality of life and be happy with their body and be mentally clear and emotionally balanced. It's only by practicing and having a routine and having a plan. Because when you have a plan in place, you create that structure that gives you stability. And when you have stability, you're not living anymore in chaos. You are free of chaos because you have a structure. Structure doesn't mean that you are restricted and you're punishing yourself. No, that is what our society is teaching us. We don't need to be rebellious. Rebellion doesn't mean freedom. What means absolute freedom is for you to be structured, to have a discipline. By adding everyday rituals, you create that self-care for yourself because you're creating balance from inside out that spills to your environment, your home environment, your work environment, your social environment. You want to add that self-care time for yourself. I want to do 3 times strength training or workout routine. I'm pinning them in the calendar, and those times stay with me. That is my time, that nobody else will take it. That's how I overcame all those things, because I choose myself first. And that's what love and self-care is, choosing yourself first. Because when you choose yourself first, you're putting your fit and health first place. You are transforming yourself. So you want to build that plan. And after you build that plan, you stick with it. You stick with it for 30, for 60, for 90, for 3 months, for 6 months, for a year. You want to stick with that plan because that plan is your consistency. Consistency means being disciplined, and consistency means rituals. So that's how we get aligned and balanced. And we see results over time. We recreate our life with a balanced approach. When you add that self-care for you, you're not anymore codependent by a spouse, by your kids, by your parents, friends, social life, that you are seeking, yes, you are seeking that attention, that love, that self-care. You don't want to look for it for outside. You want to come within because you created that time for yourself because you love and respect yourself. So that's why I urge you busy moms out there, you are the nurturing structure of your family. You need to self-care of yourself. Self-care doesn't mean that you need to have only vicious habits of self-care by, smoking, drinking, eating sweet stuff, all those things. That is not self-care. That is not self-care. That is not improving your health. What is self-care is actually to the path of your health and balance, emotional and mental balance. That's what self-care is. For me, self-care was fitness. When I started a fitness routine, I stick with it, and I started 2 days, 3 days, and I programmed my, different routines, and I I experiment them on what didn't work for me because I was in pain or something didn't work. I didn't have the results. I tweaked and adjusted, and I moved forward, but I still stick with the same self-care plan of 3 times a week doing a specific routine, adding 2 times of something, walking every day, drinking lots of water. Those are the things that I did. Nobody pressured me to do it. Nobody was checking in on me because what I realized, I had a health scare. I had a second chance to leave. So this is very personal to me. I had to choose between life and death, and I chose life. Because I had a second chance, I didn't want to blow this off ever again. So I choose to self-discipline myself and get towards the path of fit and health and become the best, happiest version of myself. So I made that yours. I did not restrict myself. So I made that discipline. I created that plan. I was structured to create the freedom that I have today of eating whatever I want and not feeling guilty, of not being pressured to do a specific workout with somebody or run like crazy because I need to lose something. I don't need to lose anything. I am happy with the body that I have today. I am healthy. I can do different kind of testing and I can see that I have my body fat percentage is on athletic status. Everything else is in check. My BMR, which is basic metabolic BMI, which is your index of health, normal weight, it's there too. So you can check that one in. So that's where you start. You have 3 things to work on it as of this episode on Coach Wisdom that I urge you to do it today. I don't want you to think, I don't want to put this off. Don't put this off. Don't resist your own transformation, because guess what happens then? You have a life scare. And when you have a life scare, when you need to choose between your life, being here and not being here, I don't want you to get there. You never know. Why would you not live an amazing life and be happy with who you are with your body and be healthy inside and out? So remember, 3 practices, what I want to urge you for you to start this week. Put it on your calendar. Rituals, right? Waking up in the morning in the mirror, you'll say, I forgive myself for who I am and I love myself for who I am, right? I want you to start a stretching routine in the morning. Cut all the noise. Wake up 15 minutes earlier and do that for yourself. This is your self-love. And 3 things, write your plan and stick with the plan. Do not expect anybody else to do it for you. It doesn't matter that you need to go and take care of everybody around you and you need to run here and there and give and that. It's your self-care time. Stick to the plan. Put it on your calendar. It's non-negotiable. Because guess what? You are first priority. And when you are good and loved and loving yourself, everything around you changes. That is your fit transformation. That is my advice to you. Choose your fit and healthy road. Become a body strong. Become a mentally strong person. And become emotionally strong. That's what I wish you today on this amazing Fit Summer edition of Coach Wisdom. Bye. Talk to you soon.